All right, what do we have next, Johnny? Hello, you kicks. Nice to have you here. Hope you're enjoying the show. So, bad trade offers, something we all receive. And I honestly don't always react in a good and positive way to my fellow human when I receive a bad trade offer. Pez, how do you feel when someone just sends you a stinker?
Sometimes it winds me up because they come to you wanting one of your
Yeah,
players and then try and sell the offer they give you that it's going to help you out, and it's like, no, it
yeah,
isn't.
like,
No, it isn't. Sometimes it winds me up because sometimes you get your back up a bit and you think they just think like they don't know. They think I don't know what I'm doing. Like offering me that, you get offended by it, don't you?
they must think that I have no idea,
Yeah.
none whatsoever. For example, let's take a look at this trade. We have Russell Wilson. Okay, I mean, not terrible. For who? Raheem Mostert and Barkley for Russell Wilson.
Someone must have been paid off.
Yeah. Well,
Someone must
obviously, it was not accepted. It was declined. And this was just last week.
Oh man.
So, what would you do? What would you say to a guy that sends you an offer like this?
Do you know what? With an offer like that, I just decline it and don't say anything.
Yeah,
Actions
you don't
speak
even
louder than
try.
words sometimes, and you've just got to
Yeah,
decline. You're not worth a
move
response. It's
on.
not worth because someone sends you an opening offer like that. It's like they're not even willing to talk about it.
As they said, ask him what type of drugs they're on.
Yeah,
Obviously, not
100%.
the good ones.
Well,
Obviously, not the good ones.
I had one a couple of weeks ago, and my first reply was, "Are you drunk?"
Are you drunk? If it was me, probably Johnny.
That wasn't you. It's okay, but that was one of my regular ones. I just replied back, "Are you
Yeah,
drunk?" And they went no, so I just hung up.
yeah, yeah. I it it used to really irritate me, and to a certain degree, it does still irritate me. But I do react differently. I used to reply to them. I used to ask them, is this what you think is a fair offer? Wanting them to explain it. But now, after 3 years of this, I do as you do. I just decline and move on. I don't even reply to their messages. And I don't know if that's the right way or the wrong way. But what I would like to, the point I would like to get across,
Some love to
bad
Johnny.
trade offer gives a lot of bad vibes. You don't look at that guy the same way.
No, you do. Yeah, you are right. I'm in a dynasty league. My team's too many leagues. My team's pretty awful in it, but all the guys in there, they send you an offer, but they always talk about it. So they'll always message the reasoning behind,
Mm-hmm.
or they'll say, "Oh, you open to trading this guy for what?" And that's really good. I don't mind the back and forth because
Yeah,
then,
that's okay. Yeah, you're just talking and having a conversation. Yeah.
whereas it's the ones who just pop up with just random nonsense, and you're just like, no, no.
But yeah, I'll be the first to admit I have sent some stinkers out there though.
No.
And
I think
There is
everyone has in the time.
there is one thing I won't do though, is if somebody starts a trade talk in the group chat, I will never accept it. Trade talk should be done between the two players, not bitching about between everybody else.
Because everyone else
yeah,
wants
And
to
they
get
can all go
involved
on
in it.
about it. Trade talks, unless it's one of those weird three-way trade talk. I've never done one of them, and I never will. It should just be between the two, and then fair enough. After it's been declined, you can probably have a go at slagging them off in public. But while the trade talks are going on, it should just be between the two, not
100%.
putting
Agreed.
out to what everybody else thinks, because it's not their team. That's got bugger all to do with them. So it should just be between the people doing the trade, not putting it out to the whole group for them to decide and banter on about it, because it's not their team. Everybody's got their reasons. Some of them there is one person, I think they're in this league, and they do have sent me some really, really weird ones in our UK Dynasty one. And I have shared a couple of them with the commissioner, who's a friend of both of us, because they are absolutely hilarious. And they do get declined all the time. But now and again, I put a cheeky one back to make it even worse, but he never actually accepts it. But yeah, but Jack will know who that is if he is watching this show.
Yeah, our buddy Duke Mueller and I, we're in a couple of leagues together. And this one league, my gosh, every single offer you receive, it would be something like, well, Josh Downs for CD Lamb and Njoku. And I'm like, really? Okay,
EW
this is
Kicks
where
has
we're
got
starting.
EW Kicks has got the right thing. Sometimes you have to send a reasonable offer to check the temperature of the other person, of what the other person
That's
is
right.
trying to do. That's
right.
the right way
Yeah.
to do it. Sometimes I do get that. Sometimes you need to, or you often need to have enough protection that that person is not just going to click accept when you didn't want to give up what you wanted to give up, but you just want to. That's why I just think you should always talk to someone if you don't know them that well. Always start with a conversation instead of chucking a trade out there straight away, because, like you said, you might chuck it out there and they might be like, oh yeah, I really like that, but you might not have been fully committed into what you've offered up. So I do get you always make it, your first offer is always an offer they're going to refuse, just so you can open that conversation with them. I have had people do that before, but I just think it's just start a conversation with the person about the player, or
I
start your
like that.
interest on that player so it gets their attention.
Maybe I'll start doing that. Open the dialogue first before sending
Yes,
the
because
offers. But I do like sending a lot of offers,
on
as Johnny
Sleeper, you
knows.
can star a player, can't you? And then the owner of that player says, "Oh, like so, maybe like Pork likes Ken Walker," and then you can pop up in a message and just say blah blah blah. So it's like a heads up to the
Yeah,
owner, or
yeah.
they
I
might
think I'll
be
try that.
looking at, if they've got someone on the trade block and you put interested in that player, then they might come to you then, and then you can
I
open a
like that.
dialogue, can't you?